Hi everyone, I hope you had a happy Christmas.
Hi Rishi. Geez, he sounds like a children's presenter on a kids show.
Before we enter the new year, I want to take a moment to reflect.
Here come the excuses and the lies.
2022 was tough. Just as we recovered from an unprecedented global pandemic, Russia launched a barbaric and illegal invasion across Ukraine.
The effects of Brexit was felt by everybody, and Tory austerity and corruption led to more unnecessary deaths.
This has had a profound economic impact around the world, which the UK is not immune to.
But we're doing worse than most other countries.
Now, I know many of you have felt that impact at home.
Says the man who's almost a billionaire.
That's why this government has taken difficult but fair decisions to get borrowing and debt under control.
Whenever a Tory says they want to get the economy under control, this always sets off warning bells in my head because I start to think, what are they going to cut back next? I mean, there's nothing to cut, is there?
And it's because of those decisions that we've been able to help the most vulnerable with the rising cost of energy bills.
Although we could have just as easily imposed a windfall tax on those energy companies so that we weren't giving taxpayers' money directly to them out of the public purse.
3 months ago, I stood at the steps of Downing Street and promised I would work relentlessly on the things that matter most to you.
I think he's talking to his Tory donors here and not to us, the general public.
Since then, this government has taken decisive action to back our NHS with record resources.
Always be aware that when a Tory says they're pumping money into the NHS, it's probably going to private companies that work within. Companies like Serco who run for profit, and so that our money is again going directly to shareholders and not to helping us.
To tackle the backlogs, more funding, more doctors and more nurses.
That's why there's 500 people dying a week due to A&E delays.
We're also tackling illegal migration and stopping criminals from abusing our asylum system.
Oh, well, they've only had 12 years to get that in order. And things are a hell of a lot worse than when we left the EU. Thank goodness we took back control of our borders.
I'm not going to pretend that all our problems will go away in the new year. But 2023 will give us an opportunity to showcase the very best of Britain.
I don't know what the Tories have been showcasing already, but I don't think Britain can take any more of it.
On the world stage, continuing to stand with our Ukrainian friends against Putin's brutality and defending freedom and democracy wherever we find it under threat.
I think with a lot of our rights and freedoms under threat from Tory rule, we might have to look to our own doorstep.
In this historic year of His Majesty the King's coronation, we will come together with pride in everything that makes this country great.
How wonderful to be ruled over by two mega-rich arseholes.
Yes, 2023 will have its challenges, but the government I lead is putting your priorities first.
Bullshit.
I wish everyone a very happy new year.